Hi everyone, it's Don, and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Well, I think one of the cruise lines is starting to play hardball with all the different cruise ports around the world that seem to be wanting to charge the cruise lines more per passenger to visit and put certain limitations on it. And they've struck back at one of the cruise ports that are currently in negotiations right now. And we'll talk about what this means because they say they're no longer going to just go to this port. That's it. It's gone. It's off their list. Recently, Carnival Cruise Line has just announced they will no longer go to Antigua. So right now they have four ships that currently sail to that destination, and they say that they are unhappy with the situation of the negotiations for the ongoing procedures for the cruise port and the upkeep and the charges and the taxes and the passenger fees. And so they just say they don't feel that Antigua government wants cruise ships to visit their country anymore. So they're going to go to a place that's more welcoming. So chances are they're probably going to go to Tortola or maybe St. Kitts instead. Now, the government says they're disappointed with Carnival's decision, but they maintain that that currently only represents about 1,250 passengers out of their current 250,000 cruise passengers a year. However, the warning there is Carnival Cruise Line isn't by themselves. Carnival is the largest cruise company in the world. They also own Princess Cruises, which stops there. They also own Holland America Cruise Lines, which stops there. So if they decided to stop going to Antigua, that'll add up to a lot more than 1,250 passengers. Now, can you imagine if you run a shore excursion business there or restaurants and the beaches? This could be quite worrisome if you're there because a lot of people rely on the tourism industry for their money. And I have a feeling this is just the way that cruise lines are starting to fight back now because we all know that, like in Amsterdam, people are stopping to go to the port because they started raising the passenger fees for stopping there. Another cruise port, say in Dublin, say they're going to be a lot stricter with their cruise passengers coming off and on and doing more searches and paying more attention to them as more and more people visit that port on their stops. So the ports become more severe and more intrusive to guests. The cruise lines can start losing money. So they're starting to fight back now. They're starting to say, you know what? You don't want us? Okay, we'll go someplace that does. Let's see how your economy holds up if we disappear from your ports. And some of these Caribbean countries rely heavily on the tourist industry. Can you imagine Mexico without a tourist industry? Their economy would drop 30–40%. It would be incredible. So the government's saying that they hope to negotiate with Carnival, and Carnival didn't say they're going to stop immediately. They're going to stop in November of 2019. So this is more than likely a negotiation tactic, but it's a threat, and it's a hardball threat saying, you know what? If you don't want us there, we can find places that do want our money and our tourist dollars. So we'll see now. The ball's in Antigua's court because they're the ones who are in the process of updating all the different guidelines for going into their country. And Carnival has now laid the bar saying, well, we'll just stop. So what do you think? Do you think that the cruise lines are right doing this? That they should try and keep things as easy as possible, making them as smooth transitions, easy to visit, lots of things to do, no extra fees? Or do you think the government in those should be charging more for the upkeep? Because some of these towns get all of a sudden, 8 to 10,000 people a day visiting their small coastal port. That's a lot of wear and tear on the facilities that are there and the streets and the economy and the extra police forces. So they do have a right to charge money, but are they trying to raise money and raise more taxes unwarranted? That's a good question. So let me know what you think down below. Do you think Antigua is just the first stop? Do you think Princess and Holland America might follow suit? Do you think Royal Caribbean might follow suit? Because all the cruise lines have to pay these fees and negotiate with these countries. So they just might all of a sudden just Antigua, you can only get there by plane. So, well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.